Hey, listen, man. BET used to have like some dope shows. They had a dope lineup, but I promise y'all, it ain't nothing that I miss more than watching Big Tigger, Rap City the Basement. That joint was fire. That joint was fire. As a pure hip hop head, when I was a kid, I used to look forward to when the rappers used to come on the show. They'd kick it on the couch, they'd kick it and get to talking to Tigger, and then they like, look, it's time to get in the booth. I gained a lot of respect for a lot of MCs after they went in the booth and I start hearing their flow, start hearing the metaphors, start hearing all the similes, and I'm looking like, oh my god, the punchline after punchline, it was dope. I remember when State Property was into it with D Block, and State Property came on Rap City and went in the booth and went to going crazy. Bean spit first, Young Chris, then Neef, and then Freeway at the end. And Young Chris was 18 years old. Young Chris from the Young Gunners. Y'all know, can't stop, won't stop, Rockefeller Records, cause we get down, baby, we get down. Chris went in there and said, Jada gon' hate us till his ass buried, but Yonkers want no more drama, ask Mary. And I said, woo-hoo-hoo. I say, listen, that young boy Chris is a problem. What? Jada gon' hate us till his ass buried, but Yonkers want no more drama, ask Mary? Like, I'm like, come on, man. What did he say? What he said, what he say, that L Kiss took speaks for all y'all or something. I'm like, oh no, man. That's when I knew that young boy was nice. And I ain't gonna front. Jigga, one of my favorite. Jigga, probably my favorite rapper. He number one on the list. He number one on my list, Jigga. But I ain't gonna front. That Jigga copy. He caught that young boy flow a little bit. That little lazy little flow he had, it was dope. Jigga copped that. He incorporated that into his whole joint. Like, Jigga did. Because that young boy was talented, man. And he was going at the locks. He was going at D-Block like it was no tomorrow. And I was thoroughly impressed after I watched that. I'm like, yeah, that dude, young Chris, something special. Then I remember when the game kept dissing G on it, right? They had game had 300 bars and running, and he was G.U. not, and he was dissing them every chance he got. And he was dissing Banks all the time. And to me, I feel like Mars don't put enough respect on Banks' pen game. Like, Banks is immaculate. Like, I heard some verses from Banks where I was like, God damn, like seriously. What's that? Don't push me and all of them verses on them joints. And Banks, come on, man. Banks was in there. He was killing dudes, man. What I'm clutching can give you more than a concussion in the discussion. And then I remember when he got in the booth. And he was spitting at game. What he saying? Put a butterfly. He said, what he say? He knows some dudes that'll love to fry his hat. Put a butterfly blade over his butterfly tat. He said that in the booth coming at game. And I was like, I was like, yeah, hey, Banks is a problem. He got in there and impressed me. Then I remember when Cassidy came on. Now Cassidy was after the accident happened with Cassidy, the big car accident. And on this day, Kanye was like the host of Rap City. So Kanye brought him in the booth. So I'm thinking first of all, okay, we finna get, at this time, I'm a big Kanye fan. I love Cass, because Cass been in the booth before and was ripping it up with Tigger. But on this day, I'm thinking Kanye finna rap first. He said, look, hit me, then he passed it to Cass, right? Cass killed it. Said something he carried metal like a horseshoe or something. He was killing it. Then I'm thinking Kanye gonna come back around and rip it right behind him. Kanye ain't want no parts after that, because young boy Cassidy, he got busy that much that Kanye wasn't ready. Kanye was like, nah, I'm gonna chill on that one. I'm cool on that one. I'm gonna let you go ahead and do your thing. I'm not coming around and doing that one. Then I remember when Dipset came on. Jim Jones spit first, then Jewels, then Cam. Cam in the booth, counting bread with the do-rag on, counting money while he rapping. And I don't care what nobody say, man. Cameron's charisma, for real, his charisma, I don't know, man, the aura of Dipset. It just screamed hip-hop to me, man. The aura, the charisma of Cameron, I thought it was just all dope. And Cam could rap for real. Because I remember when Killer Season dropped. I feel like Killer Season was dope. Like, my man, what did he say? The nerve of me. These courtesy of Crocodile Hunter. What my man say? What he say? I hate cast this faking older. Remember back in them days? Man, them days is over. Cameron was, what he say? And no, I might seem I'm selling y'all a pipe dream or wolf tickets. Nope, been a legend since 19. and that was in the late 1990s. Oh, hey, Cameron was dope. Cameron, but that was on their Killer Season album when I'm spitting. But when he went in the booth, they got the going. They got the going in. They was killing it, man. And I remember when from the Dipset freestyles to the G Unit freestyles, when G Unit used to come in there all together, getting busy. Yayo used to come in there spitting with them. Yayo used to have some. Yayo had some verses too on in the booth. But yeah, man, all of that, man, it just let me like. I was salivating like, man, this is dope, man. Again, and that was like some hip hop stuff that I was like always enthused about. Like I was always ready to watch whatever somebody else is going. I'm like, what he finna say? What he finna say? What he finna say? 50 and them get in the booth, go crazy. Then I remember when Tip, this right around that time that they had that controversy with so Game had Young Buck had the Straight Outta Cashville album. So on the song Stomp, he had Tip on that first, and then I think he about to replace him with Ludacris or whatever, and something happened, right? And on the verses, they was going back and forth. They was dissing each other, and that's when Luda was like, "Please stay off the TIP of my dick." You know what I'm saying? And went in and did that. But anyway, I think after that, Tip came in the booth, and he spit a whole verse going at Ludacris, going at Luda. And then he ended it with Sam. He had disturbed the peace or something like that. And I'm like, rap was getting competitive because Tip, hey, I don't care what nobody say. Tip a top 5 rapper from the South of all time. Tip got bars. Storytelling, y'all know I love Tip. That's my guy. Tip can tell a story. He got bars. He got a immaculate flow. Like, dude, Tip a top 5 artist, the top 5 rap artist from the South of all time. I don't care what nobody say, hands down. But yeah, man, them battles is crazy. I remember when State Property came up in there too. Big Tigger looked mad uncomfortable because Tigger from New York. I believe he from New York. Don't get me. Is Tigger from New York? I don't know. Y'all let me know. Is he from New York? He might be. And I think that he looked like, oh my God, New York people finna be looking at me crazy. I got these Philadelphia dudes in here spinning his booth. And they going at these New York dudes heavy. Like Chris was trying to bar them to death. Like for real. Even though Kiss came back mean over like the discos type beat. Over a disco type beat. He was going back. He came back mean at Beanie Siegel and them. Coming at them boys crazy. But yeah, like Tigger looked uncomfortable because he looking like, man, I'm a homer. Like these dudes coming from Philly, coming in here dissing the dudes from NY. New York gonna be mad at me. I think that's what Tigger was thinking, so in his head. But all the moments, man, made for great hip hop moments, and I just miss it. I wish BET could bring something like that back to have dudes in the booth going in there rapping and going in, because I miss that part of hip hop. I'm born in '93. I'm 26, but I was raised like I grew up listening to Styles P, Jadakiss, Jay-Z, 50. Growing up listening to Tip. Growing up listening to Jadakiss. To Fab, listening to all these different dudes, Banks, listening to all these different rappers that can rap. Like, I mean, could really, really rap. That's what I was listening to. So I miss that. I miss that era in hip hop. I really miss it. It's a lot of dudes that can rap now still though. Don't get me wrong, they can for sure. But I just miss the going in the booth part of it, the performance. When you never heard a verse from a rapper and they go in the booth and deliver it. On the basement, it just felt different. Something about it just felt different. It sent chills through your body. Like when Tip dissed Luda, when I heard State Property going at D Block, I was like, damn. Like it just was like, damn. It was a different feeling during that time period, man. It was a different feeling. I remember Bow Wow getting in the booth rapping a couple of times. I believe more. I think twice. I believe. Yeah, it had to have been twice. Bow Wow going, and it was written, but still at the end of the day, man, he went in there and spit, and it sounded good, man. It sounded very good. But I really do miss that era in hip hop, and I wish they can create a show similar to it or bring that back, man. Cause look, I promise you, I gotta give Tigger his props. Tigger could rap. Man. It was times Tigger went in there and freestyled and did better than the actual rap artist that he was in there with. Like he was going line for line and he was keeping up and he was flowing great. Wasn't stumbling, wasn't slipping. and he was sounding good, and he was sounding very clever. Tigger could rap, man. I knew Tigger could rap when he went back and forth on that song. Him and Busta Rhymes had a song where it was like an interview style. I forget what that song called. It was a song that Busta Rhymes did. I don't know what album was that. Was it Conglomerate or something? I don't know. Whatever. Whatever album that was, Busta had. But him and Big Tigger had a verse where they was going back and forth. Tigger was interviewing Busta. Busta was answering the questions, but they was rhyming, and I thought that was a dope record. I thought that was a dope song, man. Whoever know the name of that song, drop it in the comment section below. But like, it's nothing like it, man. I promise y'all, it was nothing like hearing them freestyles. Who else I remember getting in the booth, man? I'm trying to remember who else I remember. I remember all the heavy hitters. I feel like some of the best ones. I said the Cassidy with Kanye. I said the State Property, this in the Locks. Said Lloyd Banks, this in Game. I said G Unit getting in their bag, getting in there. I said Dipset doing their thing, Cameron counting no money. Yeah, man, it was some fire spitting in verses, man. I remember the Hot Boy. I think the Hot Boys came in there before one time. So yeah, man, y'all, what was y'all favorite Rap City verse or freestyle? Drop it in the comment section below. I'm interested to hear what y'all gonna say. But I've been rambling for too long. I just wanted to share y'all my passion for Rap City, how much I love this hip hop thing. Thank y'all for watching. Like the channel, subscribe to the channel, tell everybody you know to subscribe to this channel, to like the channel, and yeah, support me, man. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate everybody that's been commenting, and I love y'all. Machiavelli Mills TV. Peace.